Guys, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being back. I'm back at my previous location, I think from last month. I think I saw you guys last month. Um, Hi, my name is Anastasia. If this is your first time here on this channel, on this video, if not, hello my dear. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm so glad to, have you again. For today's video, it's going to be something I've been thinking about and I've been working on myself. So it is not to it's like trying to change other people's perspective of you. Like, let go of that control of trying to change other people's opinions, change other people's perspective, or trying to explain yourself. I've seen people try to explain themselves and dig themselves into like a bigger hole, or make a fool out of themselves, or even go through like extreme measures trying to explain to people that maybe that was a mistake, or that was a misunderstanding, or that was me in the past but that's not me anymore. People can outgrow their situation, they can outgrow friendship, they can make a mistake. But one thing that I realized is when you are in this cycle of trying to seek validation from outside, it's like a never ending like cycle, because you keep trying to maybe let's say you were misunderstood, so you're trying to clear that thing up. And the thing is, because everyone is so different and unique and diverse, and we're meant to be, it's impossible to try to mold yourself to however many different shapes just to fit every other person's perspective or whatever everybody thinks is right. So what I've realized, actually, what I think is really beautiful and really courageous and admirable whenever I see people do it, is when people have an opinion or personality or quirk, whatever you want to call it, and it's not mainstream, it's not something popular, and it's just who they are, and they just don't try to change people's perspective on it. And I find that like really inspiring, because it makes them unique. Like, that's how they stand out in that way. Someone's about to pass. Yeah, I'm outdoors right now. So for me, it just makes that person more colorful in my eyes, because that person is different from every other Betty out there. Let's say this person is Betty, but this Betty likes to wear her sunglasses on her pockets. I like to wear my sunglasses on my pockets, so that's the example I gave. But it's just when people are comfortable in their own skin. And I know that this is not something that everyone just happened to have, because for me personally, I really did not care, or I don't care of other people's like opinions. I only care of the opinions of people that I love and I hold dear. However, whenever I feel like I'm being misunderstood by even people I don't care about their opinion, I try to maybe seek understanding. Like, that's not what my intentions are. Like, please don't misunderstand me, all of that stuff. All of these are good, but I just want people to understand that, don't do this to your detriment. Don't try to force or try to, how would I explain it? Someone's about to pass again. So what I also want people to understand is that when, like, yeah, it's good to clarify yourself. Yeah, it's good to put out a statement when, malicious things are being said about you, or bad things are being said about you, or you're being misunderstood. But just put out a statement to clear it out. And if they don't understand it, then that's it. Don't keep continuing in this cycle of trying to explain yourself, trying to get people to understand you, because the more you try, the harder it becomes, because people especially people that have their mind fixed on a certain idea, there's no way you're going to get them to change your mind. People only change your mind when they decide,